Hello, class. The title for your notes today, as you see by your guided notes, is solving literal equations. We're going to be just very quick and short about what it is that we're doing, and just kind of really it should be hopefully a review, and we'll do some practice problems tomorrow in class. But real quick, we want to make sure you understand that a formula is an equation that states a rule for a relationship among quantities. So in the formula D equals RT, D is isolated. You can rearrange a formula to isolate any variable by using inverse operations. This is called solving for a variable. And so you're using the same things that you've been doing, except now we have more than one variable and we want to isolate a variable or isolate a different variable. A formula is a type of literal equation. A literal equation is an equation with two or more variables. To solve for one of the variables, use inverse operations. This is where you can also use your do and undo chart, and we'll make sure that we understand that again in class. And then solving for a variable, these steps are at the bottom of your guided notes. You can locate the variable you are asked to solve for in the equation first. Identify the operations on this variable in the order in which they are applied. So again, this is where you can build your do and undo chart, where you first list all the things that are being done to the variable you're trying to isolate, and then next, step 3, you would use your inverse operation to undo the operations and isolate the variable. So that again is probably a very good thing to do to help you stay organized and focused when solving these type of equations. So we're going to look at one example, and it's the formula C equals pi d. This is the formula for circumference, and it gives the circumference of a circle C in terms of the diameter. The circumference of a bowl is 18 inches. What is the bowl's diameter? Leave the symbol pi in your answer. Right now, we're just going to focus on solving for the diameter, getting D by itself. So the first thing we want to do is figure out what is being done to the diameter. And if you look, the diameter is being multiplied by pi. So since it's being multiplied by pi, we're going to divide both sides by pi to undo the multiplication. And so when I would divide both sides by pi, the pi's on the right side cancel out. And so I only have D left on the right side. And my answer is C over pi is equal to diameter. Or I could switch the order to make it look the way that we're used to looking at it. Again, we will go over this very quickly in class. Remember, we do have a test on Friday, so we will be getting a study guide or practice test to help us prepare. You need to make sure you come to class fully prepared to learn and stay focused, because I will not allow anyone to disturb the learning environment. So you may be asked to do your work somewhere else if that becomes an issue. See you tomorrow.